Hey, Ollie and Frank and Arlo in the background. We just saw Tom walk out of the picture, and today's video is about my son Tom's 7th birthday. It's called Happy 7th Birthday, Tommy Clark. So I want to take you back to the year of 1988 in July. It wasn't exactly on his birthday, it wasn't July 1st, but during the month of July, for Tom's birthday, we decided to celebrate by going to a concert. And we got to the Mann Music Center. It's an outdoor venue, actually indoor outdoor. You could sit in an overhang with on seats, but it also had this big open field, and you could sit out there and watch the concert, spread out a blanket, have a picnic lunch. You could have a great time out there. So we got to the place, and I was a police officer at the time, and I had a gun with me. So I had to decide whether I was going to leave the gun in my car and take my girlfriend Judy and her 3 kids, Jim, Becca, and Alex, and my 2 kids, Tom and Frank, into this concert venue with a gun, or if I wanted to leave it in the car. And I knew, because at the time I worked in Fairmount Park, that's the west side of Fairmount Park. I worked in the east side, but I knew that there were a lot of car break-ins. So I wouldn't normally have taken a firearm into a concert, but I did. So we all got in line, and nobody knew where we were going except me and Judy. So everybody was guessing what we were doing. I remember Alex wanted to know if we were at a Bruce Springsteen concert, but we weren't. We were there to see Jethro Tull. And the line started to move, and I noticed that they were checking people. They were patting people down to see if they were taking things in there. I don't know what they thought, maybe bottles of alcohol or something. But we were 10 minutes away from even being at the head of the line. So I said to Judy, let me go down there and tell this guy that I have a firearm and show him my badge, so he knows that there were 2 guys there. So there was the guy in charge and then the guy actually patting people down, so that he could tell the guy patting people down, like, look, this guy has a gun, but he's allowed to have it, so let him in. And I believe I had my Smith & Wesson Model 10 6-inch police revolver, so it was a fairly large gun. So I walked down and I said to the guy, hey buddy, listen. Showed him my badge, and I said very softly, I'm a police officer. He said, what's that got to do with anything? I said, no, listen to me. I don't want to make a big deal about this. I'm a police officer. I have my weapon with me. When your partner there pats me down, he's going to find a gun, but here's my badge. I'm allowed to have it. I'm allowed to have it in there. And I thought he would just go over and quietly tell the guy, but he didn't. He went, go get your family. And he said out loud to the guy, this guy's a cop. He has a gun with him. So get your family. You can go to the head of the line. And I'm like, no, I don't want to go to the head of the line. I just want to get in. And I forget if we actually went to the head of the line or if we didn't. But we got inside. And we hadn't paid extra to sit in the seats. We were going to be in the outfield. We had a blanket with us. And we sat down, and all the people that were there heard this going on, who were sitting in that one area. And so nobody sat near us. And as the place started to fill up, because it was a roaring concert, it was you knew it was going to be good. It was Jethro Tull. they said, as people would go, oh, look at that area down there near that one blanket. There's space down near the front. And they'd start to go over there, and people would go like, no, 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 no. And when we were in line and everybody was hearing him go, oh, this guy's a cop. People smoking pot were like, they were throwing it away and everything. And, and the people, when we went in, were going like, don't sit there, don't sit there. There's a cop. You're going to get locked up. I wasn't there to lock anybody up. And I think it's the coolest birthday party I ever threw for anybody. Let me ask Tom, because he's coming up. I think it was the coolest birthday party I ever threw for anybody, but was it the coolest birthday party that you ever had?
It was.
Huh?
It was.
It was? See that? And the big question is, who stole the handles? The song that I picked to do, there were many. I could have done Cross-Eyed Mary. They played that night. I could have done Aqualung. I could have done Thick as a Brick. I could have done Too Old to Rock and Roll. I could have done Fat Man, which I'm going to do as one of the songs that you couldn't do now. Because his name wouldn't be Fat Man, it would be Ordinary Man. Don't want to be an ordinary man. But I picked Locomotive Breath. Jumping off at stations one by one. This woman and his best friend in bed and having fun. Oh, he's crawling down the corridor on his hands and knees. Oh, Charlie stole the handle and the train, it won't stop going nowhere too slow. Silence howling, catches angels as they fall. And the all-time winner has got him by the balls. Oh, he picks up Gideon's Bible, open at page 1. Thank God he stole the handle, and the train, it won't stop going nowhere too slow. Happy birthday, Tommy Clark. Peace out.